Hey, this is MPK or Mr. Pretty Kitty for those who don't know who I am, coming at you with a casual stream. We got a big update coming for you today. Tina players beware. There's a lot of changes that came through for Tina here. Gonna go ahead and just bring in the 3 guests I have today. We're just gonna talk about the game, talk about the patch notes, and just play some casual matches here. But starting off, we're gonna go down the list here. We got Arcanel coming in hot. Say hello, Arcanel.
Hello, your favorite net play warrior here.
Yeah, we're going back underwater with Art. We got Candle next. Say hello, Candle.
Hello, I'm a cow.
And then we got Eris bringing in the rear. Say hello, Eris.
Hello.
Hello.
6 million volts.
We're just gonna go down the list of patch notes here. I got the list on browser here. And starting off from top to bottom, Arizona. Well, overall, all the characters actually have air throws now. They all have characterized air throws. So Arizona has one, Velvet has one. They all functions kind of proper to the character's playstyle. Everyone has an air throw. Arizona didn't really get touched this patch. This is pretty much a Tina patch. Coming up next.
Yep.
Pretty much Tina only patch, really. Velvet got some changes. She pretty much got her damage reduced. Not overall, but only on her specials and on her super. So she's going to be doing a lot less damage and not nuking everybody on pretty much every touch.
Yeah, getting smacked by an icicle isn't going to do 10% anymore if you're counter hit.
Yeah, before getting counter hit by icicle and then getting hit by like another icicle and eruption, pretty much did like 15% off the bat, and then she can cancel in the super, which pretty much puts you at 30% gone right there. So that kind of damage is gone now. They did end up buffing her chip damage on light shatter and heavy shatter. So her low and her overhead shatters now do more chip. I don't know how much more chip it does, but it's slightly buffed there. Then some bug fixes. Her eruption now works all the time instead of just some of the time on wake up. And the big change in my opinion is that her 5B now is -2 instead of 0 on block, so it's not as safe as before.
That was like the only 0 on block normal, right?
That was the only 0 on block normal in the game, yes. Oleander didn't really get touched. Her air throw now functions like her ground throw, but she can pick it up in the corner, but she can't really do anything mid-screen unless she has like super meter or something, or Fred already out.
You can read.
Yeah, you can read, but she doesn't really get much off of that except reading. And
Pete, the one thing about Arizona's air throw is that it basically gives her a free hard knockdown if you don't tech it, and that's free okay basically. Well, so if you don't get air thrown.
Yeah, if you like for Arizona, if you get air thrown, if you don't have high juggle decay, then yeah, it's gonna hard knockdown.
Yeah,
but
it's a hard knockdown.
Yeah, it's pretty much like analogous to their ground throw, basically.
It's good because her old air throw really threw the opponent really far away, and the best you could get was like a meaty 2C, and that's not really good. But you also can't combo in the corner anymore, which is kind of sad. But you still get point blank Oki, and you're like +18. It's crazy.
Yeah. Let's see. Paprika got a buff, a pretty solid buff too, actually. Gift Toft is now faster. I think Linkster said it was 6 frames faster overall. So there's a lot of new shenanigans Pap can do now. And her air throw is similar to her ground throw, where she can combo off of the air throw. Palm didn't get touched either. Palm now has her air throw, and her air throw just throws them backwards. It's kind of cute, really. It just chucks them backwards.
You know, there was one thing I think who was it? Oscar mentioned that. I wonder if it's such a good idea that it's always throw backwards, because if you're pressuring someone in the corner and you get the air throw, then that pressure is kind of gone. Unless you have ducks already out, but supposing you don't, then no.
Yeah,
it's better on defense than offense.
You can use it on offense if you have puppies, but that's like the prior setup thing. So,
animation.
Yeah, it's got an adorable animation. I actually honestly think Tina's animation for it is the best. She's got the 1-inch punch. She has the 1-inch punch air throw. It's great.
I haven't actually seen all of them yet. I should do that right now.
They're pretty great. Velvet's is like it's hilarious.
Oh, I saw Velvet's.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I'll just go into the training mode and just show it off real quick.
Takes you for a little dance.
You can hear the buttons clacking here. Dummy action. Let's go to jump. Ooh. It's hilarious.
You can combo into like you can combo into snowballs, I think.
Yeah, you can combo into snowballs out of it. And then here's Tina's. I still think that's the best one. It's like
Oh, it's just so good.
Oleander's isn't really that exciting to see. She gets one magic off of it.
Doesn't she get it off her ground throw too?
Yeah, she gets it off ground throw. It doesn't do any damage, but she gets the one magic off of it.
100 damage.
Yeah, it's rough. And then here's
Do they even bother?
Time for the best air throw in the game.
It's just air headbutt.
Hey, air headbutts are a thing now. Watch out.
Oh, watch out.
Can you imagine though if he had like air headbutts and they were like dive kicks?
Oh god, no. Break the air! Break the laws! You don't care!
I want.
Yeah, so Paps is pretty much just a combo air throw.
Well, I'm for Oki too.
The stagger? I don't know what happens with it.
Like, unless you air take it, if you get air thrown and you don't take it, it's basically the same situation as if, like, super. So, you're kinda screwed. Yeah, like,
Tech. Oh wait, Paps air throw hard knockdown?
Yeah!
Insane.
You didn't know?
Wow, I didn't know that.
Oh hold on.
Yeah, it's HKD,
oh, it
man.
is. It is, and it's point blank.
Just like Arizona's.
It's.
I gotta see it. I actually have to see it. I have to see it.
You're plus 59.
Oh my god.
And that's at like max height. Plus 56.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so again, don't get air thrown
and
at all.
It does the same damage as Arizona, so just 300.
Oh, that is insane. Oh my god.
So she can get Oki, or she can like combo into super and get Oki.
She can still since 6A, not 6A. I mean Gift is actually faster now. You can still get Oki because Cinnamon Roll actually gets hard knockdown. So
can't she combo into her gifts into super now?
I think so. I mean, she probably.
I think I heard like some of the Paprika players being happy about that.
I don't know if it's like is it off of like regular stacker?
No, it's off of post JD. Post JD.
Okay, let me see.
Like cancel it immediately. You cancel it.
I don't think there's still. I gotta see links to do it because it's probably like corner only or something. I don't think it's like mid screen. That's still insane to me.
It's so weird how Paprika can cancel for 5C into it.
Yeah, it's probably corner only something.
Like jars me every time I try to play Paprika or do combos with her.
Is air throw still a hit grab? What do you mean a hit grab? Because like you can't block air throw, so that doesn't make it a hit grab. So
yeah, I was confused by that too.
So let's go down to Tina. Oh my gosh, there's such a huge list for Tina.
Oh, no.
Mike Pence.
It's 3/4 of the screen. Good luck.
What is?
So Eris asked, should you use air throw as Ollie? Yes, you should use air throw as Ollie. It still gets you the one magic, and you can still like combo in the corner with it, and you can just do super off of it too. So and you get like 3 magic from it anyways. Let's see. Let's go to Tina because she's got the longest list here. From top to bottom, flips now are only capable of passing through opponents during dragon install. So let's go to Tina.
I still had a flip go over me and like cross me up, but it didn't go through me.
I mean, if they
like
can flip in the air and they have it like far enough so that it does cross up, yeah, they'll still cross up. But it's not like if they do it, they won't just go through you.
Yeah,
so like that.
Silly. Like if she could do like rounded, what was it? I forget which flip it is. Like 1D.
Yeah, 1D. Like for cross up, they gotta do 1D now.
Rounded 1D was silly.
So, let's see. Flips can no longer cancel directly into each other, so they can't do 7D twice now. You can see me mashing it. They can only do it once. They have to take it. Let's see. Flips have slightly smaller hurt boxes. I can see that. Yeah, it's really small.
Oh no, does that mean what is it? 3D on wake up? Dodge everything?
It says flips, not firecracker, so.
No,
3D starts with a flip, doesn't it?
no. Keith's right. 3D is considered a firecracker. It starts with a flip, but it is a firecracker.
Ah, cool. How do I make the dummy not jump?
You go to dummy options and you change it to not to jump.
I know. I can't find it for some reason. Oh, there it is.
Okay, let's go to Ren Xiaofeng. Timer increased overall, so this
Smoldering kick turning wins.
now lasts a really long time. It's 22 seconds, I think, so it's like 2 seconds longer than Fred.
Fred is 20 seconds?
Yeah, he's really long.
I actually never knew any of the timers. I wish they had like a...
I think they're working on that, but it's a very minor thing, so that's probably why they haven't done it yet. It's a QOL thing.
That took, oh my god.
And she's got instant overhead jump A that whole time.
Let's go down to the next one. The timer for Ren Xiaofeng no longer speeds up while grounded. So yeah, so if you do level 2 and you go to the ground, it no longer just disappears like before. The timer is sped up really fast for that. So you can be grounded and still have it. So that means you get this, which is an instant overhead. And that gave me a headache. But so you now use level 2. Use level 2, you get all the shenanigans you had before and even more shenanigans, and it now lasts a really long time. So use level 2. Use it. Magic Regen now gets paused for an extended period after flight has been used. So now when you do flight, the regen timer doesn't start again for a little bit longer time. So let me go to normal. Okay, so it's charging, fly, and it takes a little bit longer for it to recharge. Let's see, Magic Regen is now paused momentarily when air dash is used. So air dash stops it. You can see it stop there. Air dash backward also stops it. So that's great. Let's see, all Magic Regen cooldowns are disabled during level 2. So all the stuff that stops regen now just doesn't stop it at all during level 2. So that's just another reason to use level 2. Let's see, Tina gains 50% less meter during level 2. So no longer be able to do like the huge combo into getting another meter to end in super. So that's gone. It's pretty much helping to nerf the amount of damage she can just throw at you. So
it's turning level 2 into less of a damage burst.
Yeah,
is this the one?
Now basically your goal when you're playing Tiano is ideally if you can get the dragon install by the second round, you can choose to either try to save it for the third round if you lost the first, or immediately use it for the second, either for the win or because you need the round immediately to change the momentum or whatever. But it's basically going to be your main option for pressure if you wanted to do, well, most of the things that TN could do prior to the match. Since now you get during install you get magic pretty quickly, to be honest. Like you get magic for free, and you get 5 air dashes, so you can basically do like, I don't know, like 7 JCs in a row, and that's totally legal.
It's more like 8 since
like
you get the fly cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you pick it because of the install, not for the damage anymore. It's how it should have been.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I like that. I like supers like that, like Fred or Papa, where like it's an extra meter and you're not getting a lot of damage from it, but you're
Too close.
advancing yourself temporarily.
I am no weak.
Yeah, going to the next one, let's see. Flight startup on level 2 now matches normal flight startup. So, that's still fast to me. But, now level 2 doesn't, like, immediately go into fly like before. I'm not sure what the time on it was back then, but now it's the same as regular
It was pretty quickly. I don't have the exact number, but it was pretty quickly. Like at least 2 times as fast.
Like you could do like 2C into fly into JA and it'd be like an instant overhead, like almost unblockable. It was insane. Let's see. Both air and grounded volcanic bash, that's this. Caused slightly less hit stop on the first hit, so things like you see how fast she was able to take out of that, so there's less hit stop, so you can't just
Seriously?
Actually, I think what in this case for hit stop it means is the time it takes between the first hit and the second hit. What matters more for how quickly they hit is the thing that comes after, which is significantly less hit stun.
Well, yeah, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, hit stop is just a hit stop is actually just an animation thing. It's how long the freeze on hit.
So the biggest thing about this change is that now, for anyone who didn't know, you could basically do loops with ground bash, and if you didn't do that, you could always use the first hit of air bash to carry an opponent all the way to the ground, and they wouldn't be able to recover at all. That is now gone. There are combos you can still do that involves both ground bash and air bash, but they are a little tighter if you want to do them without firecracker, and they're still completely possible with the firecracker.
Too close.
There you go.
Wave dash.
Wave dash, yeah. Yeah, pretty much that's the 2 volcanic bash changes, so it is what they said, really. There's a lot here, so we might be here for a little bit. Grounded volcanic bash damage now matches the air version, so the damage for this
Need more
is the same
power.
as this. Let's see.
I wonder if it was higher or lower before.
I don't remember, honestly. Let's see. Air volcanic bash JD now matches the ground version. That's just the same. Let's see. All versions of volcanic.
No. That's not the same. That's actually kind of important.
It adds a lot of JD, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's another thing. For a lot of people, it was important to use volcanic crash to cause an hard knockdown. But now you have to shorten your combos much earlier if you don't want the JD from volcanic crash to give a soft knockdown instead. So now you have to choose a little bit more carefully if you want to do really less damage to get the hard knockdown, or don't care, go for the full combo and do soft knockdown, or just avoid not giving them too much meter and just do a soft knockdown with just barely, like something like that. It's one of 3 options.
Too close.
You pretty much skip the head, but that's okay.
I am no weakling.
The next one is all versions of volcanic crash now apply JD. So now you have to do what Art pretty much said and just figure out how much JD you have going.
Yeah, it was kind of silly that she could just combo until it was almost full, and then just do volcanic crash,
and then still get the hard knockdown. Yeah,
no JD at all.
Let's see. Volcanic crash during level 2 now bounces Tina off the ground instead of going straight to standing. So
Smothering kick, turning wins.
So it puts her in the air, and you can still fly cancel that. Let's see. This is,
I think so. She can just do like Dragon Ball after it.
yeah,
Yeah, pretty much. You can still even on a high JD during after a level 2 combo, you can still do like an extra hit or two after the first volcanic crash, but it's not as easy as it was before.
yeah. So you can't just get tons of damage off of that. Let's see. The bounce from Volcanic Crash during level 2 is flight cancelable, and I just showed that off earlier. Fixed where flips all had the potential to do armor, and that was whack. So they fixed that. That was pretty much a bug fix, I think.
What's funny is that there was the biggest time that actually happened was when someone did double 7D, but now that's actually gone. So it's like now it helps even more for that kind of thing.
Yeah. A little bit more, and then we'll get to some fights here. JA startup time increased slightly. Before, this button right here was 4 frame start. Oh god, the hitbox. It was 4 frame startup and 8 active frames. So it was just out there. She just put the leg out and stiff legged you. Now it's 5 frame startup, and it has less hit stun, which is the next patch note about it. So it does less hit stun on hit. You see that didn't combo. Before this, that would have comboed.
God, it's only like +5, +6.
Yeah, so for
+8.
Tina players, you gotta time your JAs. It's a good anti-air, a good air-to-air, and you're still able to pick it up easily on counter hit. But there's no more like shenanigans like and being able to just do that all day and get the hit. Including doing like flip JA. That's a bit harder to do now too. So you have to time the JA to come out the latest possible moment so you can get the pickup. Let's see, JB juggle decay gravity increase. So this button adds more juggle decay gravity. Let's see, damage reduced on specials. So these do a little bit less damage, and damage increase slightly on super. So this does more damage. So use super more often, folks.
Level 1 is more worth it because level 2 damage is lower.
So, since this is basically a Tina
I'll make you proud, Pop.
patch note balancing act, what are your thoughts on the Tina patches, Arkano?
Like my pa always says.
Okay,
Never
so
underestimate the power
I've
of a
seen
kick
the
in the
reactions
head.
from a lot of
Round
people,
one.
and they kind of think that it's the end of the world, and it's not, but there is a lot of readjusting that people are going to have to do, especially if they depended on loops or a lot of magic during combos or something like that. If you were relying a lot on those, then yes, it's going to take you way longer to get adjusted. But there are still ways to do damage with piano, and there are still ways to do damage with piano even during level 2. Now, the biggest thing is that you have to watch your magic more often, since as you get more mobile during the match, you will get less magic during the match. You'll have to do new combos because the way they nerf the batches basically make it so that she does a little less on her BMBs, but you can still do decent damage. I can do 1,600 damage off of JC, and that's pretty good in general. So it's not just 1.9k for free. And now, perhaps the most important thing is that you'll have to learn how to use Dragon Install like a lot, because you're probably gonna want to be in that as much as possible. And if you don't know how to use it, then all the things that you can do during it are going to be wasted. So that's what you should be avoiding for the most part. The biggest thing is the readjustment period that's going to go. I'm still dropping combos from the new things that I have to do, but otherwise I'm doing fine. Like, I haven't suffered too much. But that's me at least.
Yeah, wasn't it pretty much the same way with Oleander nerfs?
Sorry for mashing counter there.
Nah, I was focused on what Arkano was saying, and I was like, okay,
yeah, I figured
this is happening. So I was like, yeah,
yeah,
just accept it.
Better, I don't know.
I think so, yeah. And you know, when you like, there's still things that maybe could be touched just a little bit, but because this patch has barely been out, like there's still not enough time to see it. Like personally, if I look at the game itself, the only thing that actually bothers me is Oleander's J2C, and that's about it. I'm not
Looks
as
like
bothered
it's
by
time
other
for a
things
throwdown.
anymore.
J2C
Why
is
are you
kinda easy
bothered?
to anti-air, dude.
Huh?
Well, J2C is good if like you're meeting her in the air. It'll beat anything you do. But like if you just 6A that, it's
Get out of my way!
You
I've got a
preemptively
prayer to
6A.
say.
You can't like do it
Round
on reaction.
Fight!
Yeah, like the only thing, like the thing about J2C is the hitbox is a little too big to me, at least. Like it's just a little smaller and it'll be fine. That's one thing. And then the other, I don't think we should have moves anymore that do 800 damage on counter hit, even for Oleander.
well, they did lower its damage. I don't know if it still does that much. I'm gonna check right now.
Yeah. No, actually, let me go. Wait, I can do it. Because I thought it was still doing a pretty hefty amount of damage even after it was nerfed, but maybe I'm wrong.
Our counter hit was 678, which is like more than
Mess
like
with the
12%
cow, you
of
get the
TM's health.
horns!
Yeah, like
Round
that move
2.
bothers me a bit because it does do a
It's a lot of damage,
Attack!
but like you can just
What should I do against Tiana? It's kind of quite hard to attack her with light.
Well, like the reason you're doing the smite for the most part is if you're trying to catch people off and you're trying to check them that they're always jumping forward and always going in. If you're fighting against Tianwen who is always going in, then J2C is going to
These are a
work.
few of my
Fucking-
favorite things!
Player 1 wins.
Against Tianwen, what you should try to use more often is
Rematch?
buttons like say 2B as an anti-air and JC in the air, which are not as aren't as bad, and I don't know, just
Oh my God.
also
My
read a
main
lot.
problem-
Just read a lot. Just try everything you can. To the moment you touch her, you
I'll
send
make
her
you proud,
away
Pa.
and read and start putting pages, or at least pressure the other opponent into not attacking you as
Coming
much.
at you.
And then you have the advantage.
Round 1.
Eat.
Fight.
I think I need a goddamn sack of coins to tell you how many times I got hit by J2C for going forward too often. He can tell you.
Oh, that is disgusting.
what has happened.
He did the corner hard knockdown setup. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh my god.
Wait, which character is he?
Oh, Pap.
Oh, is this Bubble Pap? Oh,
Yeah.
no. Oh no.
Oh no,
I haven't seen any of them
Bubble
myself,
Work is
but I
a
heard that-
nightmare. Oh.
Like, that is insane. That's actually a little too much.
Ooh, yeah.
Also, I don't know, Mayor.
now.
I still don't think Velvet is as strong as you think she is. I really don't think she is. Especially now that you got damage nerf, like.
Velvet doesn't have much of a mix-up, but like, if she plays her cards right, everything goes poorly for you. Like, because getting smacked by a few icicles in neutral when you're down 30% already. I mean, they nerfed the damage on it. I don't know how bad it is now, but I'm sure
It's not like I think the Velvet's damage could still do a little, just a little less. I'm not saying like 200, 300 more down because that'd be ridiculous. Just a little less, and it'd be fine. Otherwise, I think the problem with Velvet is that many people aren't patient against her. I've had to learn to be patient against her by default because I always have to go in, and if I don't work, then screw me!
Y'all in for a trick! About
she
rodeo!
gets a combo on you because
Over
either
now.
she like counterpoked you,
Y'all
or
are
you
cruising
weren't
for a
wrong
hiney whooping.
because, like,
Yeah.
she doesn't mix up. So I think her damage is kind of.
She's
Final
still the
round.
most honest character in the game. Just, you know, thought.
Take off!
It's like,
Even with
I like how
the chip damage increase, like just take the chip and get her in your face. And then... I don't know, Mayor. I don't know, Mayor. Yeah.
It's not honest.
Oleander is dirty. Like, have you seen, like, teleport traps? It's disgusting.
Like, the least honest character in the game right now is Palm.
Oh god.
But she's mostly fine.
Like, she doesn't talk. You don't know what she's like. She's just honest.
But I was complaining about the disgusting setup you can get with Palm, but the thing is, if you get close enough to her, then you can't do any of that. If you let her do that, then you're screwed, and then...
Yeah, she doesn't have much of
It's over now.
Y'all in for a...
then she has the best
These are a few of my favorite things.
Yeah, it's kind of like the way I approach Palm, for me at least, is don't let her start things you shouldn't let her start with. It's like, don't let Oleander read too much, otherwise you're just giving her all the resources she needs. Things like that.
Yeah,
Thanks to, and I think what people should also learn is that with Palm, you kind of have to treat her like Oleander too, in the sense, don't give her too much meter, because the moment she gets level 1s, that's when she starts getting really strong, even more so than she is.
I like the,
I don't want to be here.
Fighting game player that, like, said, like, it's a big mistake if you give your opponent a lot of time to think. Like, if you have a lead and you back up,
Round 1.
you're just giving them time to think about what they can do. And, like, characters like Oleander or Palm.
You should see Tiano Mirror. That shit is that stuff is insane.
Like characters like Palm and Oleander, where if you give them space, they get time to set up stuff. That's even bigger extension.
Yeah, because it's not even as bad as it's like saying Velvet, because she does gain magic decently quickly, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, but it's like you can take the chip damage and get close to her, and when you get close to her, unless she reads you, she doesn't have as much options as the other two do.
I like how we were talking about Palm and Pete's
Round 2.
I've been playing Palm a lot, honestly.
Palm looks like fun. I kind of like when I was away for the summer, I was able to play the game on a flash drive. I went to computers and play it, and I did everyone's trials. Palm combos are kind of.
Did she just dash under my 5C?
Well done.
I wouldn't be surprised. That her forward dash is so low. Oh my god! I saw that on stream. Holy.
I hate to fight him. Please don't.
That's like Arizona Magic Dash.
No, bro.
She really should not be able to dash under and stuff like that.
She can dash under Oli Fireball. I can definitely.
She can. Oh my god.
Sick 'em, lads. Sick 'em.
She also probably dash under.
It's over now.
Why should I even bother to use Sparks versus Tian?
Palm
It
wins.
covers walking, it covers flying, it covers air dashing.
Rematch?
Okay, so here's the thing. The timing to dash under the fireballs is really tight. So unless you're playing against godlike movement and timing, then you should still be throwing sparks out, because that's the best way to still cover, to keep Piano at bay, which as Oleander
Do not underestimate the good that dark magic can do.
If you don't have magic and Tiano touches you, you're screwed. And that's what you have to avoid doing. Like, that's what you have to keep from happening. But Oli does have the options to do exactly that. Between the fireballs, bigger normals, and if she has meter and threat, well, do whatever you want, do whatever you want.
Yet. A minor setback.
I mean
that was weird. That was like a cross-up to the anti-air. How are you blocking those correctly? It's always weird when like the opponent tries to toss you up, like blocks in the air, like
at the risk of saying something, I've learned to say it's Keith. Don't question it because
he is the best. I think he is the best.
My meaty didn't work.
I am no
I would like to order this combo.
darkness. Shadow Spark!
Yeah, you got that. These technical moves, like,
Shadow Spark!
I really want to, like, try and play the game to see
Shadow Blast!
well, the thing about
So naive trying to beat me.
I know I got
for me, if you're going to do that,
Round
what you
two.
basically have it to do is then learn when to push block, and when you block a lot, then you start push blocking less by default.
because this game doesn't punish you for blocking.
Shadow Spark!
Most games have like Street Fighter 5 has guard damage, like the already like take this gear has push gauge, Big Melty has that too, I forget.
Yeah,
Like, this game doesn't punish you for blocking. It has so many good defensive moves. I love it.
there are characters which push blocks more often than not. Piano is one of them.
Oh yeah,
You
I'm
don't
just
want-
saying, like, just blocking in general is really strong.
here.
Because there's no penalty. The game
Especially if you can get the hang of instant block, which means you can punish more things than you can.
oh yeah, instant block. This game is already up. It's going to be a lot of
Got it. Never had a chance.
I wish I was good at that. Well, first I gotta get good at blocking, then I'll worry about instant blocking.
It's more like I
two
gotta
from here,
figure
it's
out like,
over
common
now.
strings, just like how much proficiency those strings are most commonly, and see what I can do instant blocking different parts of the string. Like if I know that a character is gonna end a string in a certain way, because I was doing this in Guilty Gear, I was playing against an answer player who kept doing this one string that ended in a move that was -1 on block, and I couldn't really challenge it because he put it at a range where like he could do crouching kick and it would counter poke me because it was faster than all my pokes that reached that far. So I was like, all right, if I instant block the last hit of the string because it's the only string he's doing, maybe I can, you know, counter poke, and then I did. It was cool. And I always forget this game has instant blocking.
Yeah, like I showed off like some instant block tech earlier against Velvet because people seem to have trouble against blocking Velvet stuff, and I'm not really sure why, since she doesn't have any mix-ups or anything to warrant being like afraid of blocking her stuff. But I did create like some instant block stuff for people to use. Like I can show it off here.
I'll make you proud, Pa.
I think most of what people are, I think the biggest problems for people against the blocking Velvet stuff is Eruption and Shatter C. Because Shatter C for Velvet works the same way as Arizona's 6B. It's like you see it, but you still don't block.
Yeah, it's the slowest overhead in the game, and yet it's also like the hardest one to block for some reason.
Well, I don't know. I would still say Arizona's 6B is hard to block.
Oh yeah, 6B, Arizona 6B is kind of nutty, but like it's a very essential part of the toolkit. You're not gonna catch people with lows; they're not scared of an overhead. It's just not like frame traps work in other games because you try to attack the rows and then
Like I'm mashing it out and it works.
yeah, you can just like mash back.
Like you can just mash it and it'll work.
He's got the picnic basket.
It's insane that you can just do that. But like, I'm not sure why people have issues blocking her.
Like, her, what's it called? Her shatter is only +2, and it puts you, not shatter, eruption. Eruption's only +2, and it puts you at a range where she can't really, like a lot of Velvets will dash forward to try to pressure you after a shatter, and she can't do that because she's only +2. +2 doesn't mean you get to dash up and pressure, it means that you get to press 5A and be 2 frames faster than their 5A, and you're at a range where 5A doesn't even work, so it's like, I don't know.
They have to commit to dashing forward. If they do a string with the eruption, but they can not do the string with the eruption like up close.
Yeah.
And like if they do that, then like.
But like eruption is like every Velvet's favorite thing to put in a string. Yeah. And I know that they like to put snowballs in there too after the eruption to make sure that like you stay away and stay put. But like if they don't have magic and they're just trying to like dash up 2B afterwards, you can challenge that.
You can like you just hit jab. Like some characters like Pap have a good 5A, so you just hit that and it'll work.
Fight.
Yeah, just poke him in the eye. Easy. There's a lot of stuff that you should try to figure out and learn. But the game's still young.
See, that was my point that you could just like hit jab, but he didn't.
Yeah. You gotta, it's important to learn to recognize those situations. Like, a lot of people probably don't think about the game in that way sometimes.
Well, yeah, that's perhaps the main reason why patience is the main issue for players in the game.
Yeah. Like, because pressure isn't that strong, technically, because you have push block, and blocking doesn't punish you in any way. You have cross canter.
Oh my god.
Every normal in the game is minus on block. The only reason that the pressure works is because of frame trapping to chains.
Ah, you little!
But like, and the string and something. Minus, and then try to continue. It only works because you're afraid of another normal coming out in the chain. That's why, like, stopping a chain to jump, like, short hop is because they're afraid of, like, a 2B or a 2C or 5C coming after your 2A. 2A.
Round 2.
Am I potato, or should I be able to reliably punish Arizona's for short hops?
To reliably do what against her hops?
Well, I really struggle against cross-ups. Like when she talks about
oh, like
and kicks you.
Yeah, like jump C cross-ups.
Yeah.
The best way to deal with them, honestly, I would say, is to pick Arizona in training mode and try to cross up the dummy and like see what you have to do to cross up and then watch
Paprika wins. Where to from here?
A lot of times you can see her dash up before she forward jumps. It means that she's going to cross up because she has to dash up to forward jump. Like some Arizonas, like I try to do it. I try to dash up very, very small amount and then jump, but like make it so it doesn't cross up. It's really hard to do that. You have to time it really well, and it's like it's possible to be ambiguous with it, but like.
Yeah, that's sometimes what gets me is when the cross-up is ambiguous as all hell.
Like I've been trying to find some
when the guy who's trying to make the cross-up doesn't know if it will cross-up or not.
Oh yeah, I recorded a video of this one cross-up that is so dirty because like the dummy blocks it backwards as if it's a cross-up, but then Arizona lands on the front. But like to get it is like a 1-frame timing with jump C, and it's like.
And that's the reason why I still do super jumping 3D.
Oh, good lord!
Yeah, it's 5 already. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We'll try it.
It's like another thing is that if an Arizona keeps hitting you with a cross-up, they're gonna keep going for cross-ups because you've shown them that you can't block the cross-up. So you should just start blocking cross-up. You don't even have to react to it at that point because you know they're gonna go for it because it's been hitting you.
Coming at you.
They'd be on like next level mind games if they expect that.
Give me a moment here.
Fight! Talk at the best you got.
Oh my god!
I want to see what you just did.
Back off!
Oh, you got smitten. Whoa, that rollback.
Yeah, this is not good.
That was some rollback. You like 6-8 him and then not 8.
Come here.
Oh, I hate that.
Sit down. Yeah. Sit down.
Oh,
Come on.
Shadow spot. Just you wait.
oh, that lag.
Gotcha.
Never mind.
Y'all are in for a rodeo.
Yeah,
Sit
that's
down.
Arizona's entire game.
Heyo.
Yeah.
I don't know. My game plan as Arizona is
For a honey whooping.
do a mix-up on them. If they don't block it, do it again. If they don't block it, do it again.
Round
If they
2.
don't block it, do it again.
Fight!
And then when they show me that they can block it, I introduce another round.
Hog
Then they have
time.
more things to worry about, and then I can hit them. Arizona's
That's kind of how I go for game pressure nowadays. When they start trying to realize if they can punish something or not, I'll just start changing the block string so they can't actually tell when to push back or when to punish. That's kind of the best thing I can do. Now it's a little bit harder because without the flips more often,
Oh
you
my
don't
God.
get to do that kind of pressure as often either. But you know.
Well, that's what
Also,
I'm talking
my guy,
about.
I think you're getting lagged as hell. More than against.
This is gonna be the last one.
It's like lagging. It's like I don't.
Keith, play me!
Yeah, this is great. This is yeah.
It's just frozen.
Yeah. So,
Deep sea dive.
so thank you all for coming out. This was a pretty informative casual stream. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, this is gonna end on that. This is crazy. Oh, it's like I'm playing in the past.
Wait, you like punished his taunt, but then he just jumped him. Wait.
Y'all are in for a beat. About rodeo. Sit down. My mama don't raise
Wow,
no fool.
this is worse than against me.
Arizona
Jesus.
wins.
Oh, like,
Rematch.
oh, you stomp looped him. Hell yeah.
And look at the net graph. That's a platformer right there.
That was insane. Oh god. Okay, so
It's like a cityscape up there.
so that concludes this casual stream. It was an experience. Thank you all for coming
Oh
out.
my god, did you see that when you got back in the server? Everyone was
Yeah, I saw
teleporting?
it. Oh, this is not good.
That was funny.
Thank you all for coming out. This was okay. We'll be doing more casual streams later on, maybe when there another patch drops or something like that. Maybe at least once a month. We'd like to get some more voices in here so we can see what you guys think about the game and such. Thank you, my co-hosts, coming in and talking about the game. The patch notes shed a lot of light on how the game might be looking later on when it's complete. Thank you, Amron. Thank you, Arkano. Thank you, Candle. Thank you, Aries, for showing up.
Always pressure.
Yeah.
Always a pressure.
Thank God for Tina Nurse.
Pleasure.
And oh my God,
Jesus.
Pat Buff is insane. That mix up in the corner is actually kind of too ridiculous.
Watch out.
Be on the lookout for TMS number 5 coming up. It is coming up August 25th. It's going to be on a Saturday, 4 p.m. Posting
next Saturday.
The challenge in the Twitch chat there. It's on the announcements channel in the Fightin Foenatics Discord server. It's going to be another awesome tournament. Still going to have the same prize pot. If you want to show up and win some money, just go ahead and do your best. Practice. Get in there and show them what you're working with.
And don't forget to block.
Yeah, blocking is important, but dear God, some of those mix-ups is insane. I think that's a legit 50-50 that Bubble found. I don't like that.
Is it between 2A and command grab?
No, it's the JB. It's like a safe jumps like 50-50. So like I actually had to counter.
Oh, it's a safe jump?
Yeah, it's insane.
Oh, no.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But
Paprika is strong.
Paprika is getting strong.
How do you feel about the idea of her C cardio getting a hit of armor?
That's insane. She doesn't need armor for that.
I'm glad you agree.
Let's see. TMS 5 coming out the 25th. Bubba's gonna bot me real quick.
Oh, Max versus MPK.
Oh, he's gonna show you the thing!
Yeah, he's gonna show
Oh, it's in training. Oh no! Wait. Stagger the cinnamon roll?
Yeah, staggering the cinnamon roll if you can do it right.
Oh, because it's all. Ooh. Wait. Does that have crossed up?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I think it only crosses up if I'm crouching.
Probably, because I'm short hopped over you.
Yeah,
You
it's only crouching, okay.
You cannot cross up someone with a short hop if there's no tracking. Unless it's really meaty. It has to be a really early short hop. I don't know if that gives enough time for that.
Yeah, I think he's... Because it definitely pulls you out of the corner a little bit. It definitely pulls you out of the corner a little bit.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing, so to speak.
Never mind.
I'm just saying, like, a lot of moves that push out of the corner, like monologues.
Oh my god, I blocked it. That's all. That's it. I'm going. I blocked it. That's all that matters.
These are a few of my favorite things.
Oh my god, that's insane. That's actually insane.
What if he emptied pops?
I would have blocked it. That doesn't matter. I blocked it. All we saw was me blocking it.
I would have blocked it. She is a god.
I don't think I have any more announcements for you guys. Be sure to check out the announcements channel in the Fightin Foenatics Discord server to find out more. Be sure to join the unofficial TFH server. It's got a lot of info. It's got a lot of cool stuff there. Even the devs show up there and talk
when
sometimes.
TMS comes up, please don't forget to check in. If you don't check in with the team when the tournament comes out, nothing we can do about it. Please and thank you.
Word. Word.
We don't want that one TMS where it was like an hour.
Yeah.
We started. That was fun.
Yeah. So just be aware the Fightin Foenatics green servers got buffed. They actually got some buffs in the past couple weeks or so. So they should be more stable. So you guys can. Yeah, they're pretty much top tier. They're pretty solid now. We haven't seen any skips so far, and now I can have up to 5 in full completely. So we did a lot of optimization and stuff, so it should be working fine now. If needed, once the game drops officially, we can bump some more servers up and get some more going if we end up getting flooded. But that's about it from me. I don't think there's anything else I got for you guys. Just be on the lookout for more updates, more streams and stuff like that. There's a lot of people that do streams in the Fightin Foenatics server on their own and play a lot of games there, so be sure to check them out too. Yeah. Let's see, TMS coming August 25th. That's the last weekend.
It's next weekend.
Yeah, it's pretty much next weekend, I think. Yeah, it's next weekend. Gonna have 3 more after this one. There's only 4 left, so you guys haven't joined up for any of them. You will not qualify if you don't go to this one and the last and the other 3 to join the TMS circuit there, the finals for it.
It's a minimum of 4, right?
Yeah, it's a minimum of 4 that you have to actually participate in. Once you do 4, you will be qualified to join the finals. If you get enough points to be top 16, you will be in the final 16 at the end of the year. And just so you guys know where you rank, you can go ahead and check it out here and see where you rank among your peers.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It took me a while to figure out all the stuff to get that looking kind of okay.
You know, I wasn't expecting a match tournament, but it's gonna be a very interesting tournament now with the new patch.
Yeah, since that's right. A lot of teams got to figure out what to do now, and a lot of players that have air throw setups got to figure out what to do.
And Paprika's gonna win.
And oh god, I hope something gets changed for Pap. That's a little too much. That's kind of insane.
Just lab it.
Yeah.
Lab it. Everyone lab it from next week. Do nothing but lab Paprika setups.
Lab every character. There's still a lot of stuff people haven't found yet. I'm doing new stuff with Palm already, and I've been playing her for about a week solidly now, like seriously playing her. That's about it from me, guys. I don't think anyone else has any more announcements or anything like that. there may be a game night coming up on Sunday. Just be sure to look out for that. I got nothing else for you guys, so it's been real. Peace.
Peace out.
See you.